Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome to my queendom. Welcome into my queendom. I know it's been a minute since I did a video, and I've actually done videos. Welcome guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm still on the road to 1K, close but not that close. I'm trying to get to 1K because eventually I'm trying to get to 2K, 3K. I'm just trying to get them K's, like my name. I'm just trying to get them K's, stack a bag, get a bag, just K's behind everything. Goals, right? So anyway, in all seriousness, hope everyone is having a blessed 2023. Like I said, I have been recording videos. I just never posted them. I did a whole vlog for Thanksgiving. Then when the time came, I was like, oh, it's too late. It's too late to first of all, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Oh, happy Valentine's Day to everybody, to everyone. Show love. In a relationship, dating, single, whatever your relationship status is, loving yourself like me, you know, happy Valentine's Day. It is a blessed one, and I'm glad to see it. It's a little different for me, single. Yep. We'll get life updates. Anyhow, guys, so don't want to be all over the place, but I also don't have a notepad of how I'm going to do this video, but I'm going to give you guys a quick, just life update. So, as you know, it's early. I'm at work super early. I'm literally at work before, the office opens up. So, that don't think, oh, she's recording in the middle of work. No, I'm recording early before my shift starts because sometimes I get here hours early just to reflect because, you know, self-love, healing journey, you know, sometimes you get here early, you reflect. But as I was stating, yes, I vlogged. I did. I don't know if you guys want to see it. I'll post the old videos, but Thanksgiving by myself. I traveled to Augusta, Georgia. Was there for about the week of Thanksgiving or whatever, maybe majority of the week was I left like that. I want to say Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't remember. Up until that Monday or something like that. Yeah, traveled, had a great time. I'm sure you guys saw some of the footage between TikTok. Like I said, if you guys do not see me on here, you guys have to subscribe to my TikTok. I'm very freaking active on TikTok, like super active, like very active on TikTok. I'm more active on TikTok than I am on YouTube, which I'm going to balance it, but I'm still going to be active on TikTok because I post more on TikTok because it's quick for me. You know, these videos don't have to be long, but it takes time. You know, you have to sit here or whatever. And I don't have to do much editing on my videos because like I just said, I think I'm kind of good with the cameras. Anyway, so for real. But yes, I think I'm going to put the name here, but I want to say my name on TikTok is plus size queen. One plus size queen, if I'm not mistaken. But if not, the name will be right here for you guys. But yes, please subscribe to my TikTok. It's probably my TikTok. I don't know if I say TikTok or TikTok. It's probably not. It's probably also in my bio or whatever when I post videos. And then you also can see like when I upload shorts, the name is there. Subscribe, because you guys can talk to me there. You guys can see me there. You know, I'm active there. Anyhow, you probably saw some of the videos I posted there when I was on my growing and glowing phase that I'm going through. Yes, and guys, this year, well, in a couple of months, maybe a few months. What is this? February? It's February 14th today. March 14th. So yeah, I'm about to actually have a 40th birthday, guys. Do I look 40, y'all? Can y'all believe I'm about to turn 40? I'm turning 40. I'm not ashamed about it. I'll tell you my age because, again, I don't think I look 40. But who says age looks like what it looks like? Because black don't crack. Mine don't. Anyhow, yeah. So, life update. I think the last time I did a video, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I did some encouragement to you guys. I'm still stuck there, but I end up going through a little phase in the midst of that, and I could talk more into it if I go live, probably go live, or you guys ask me questions. I don't know. I'm just talking. So long story short, but not too short, I actually I went through a phase of being homeless. I did. And I don't mean homeless like I had the choice of not sleeping in my car. But I had some days that was an option, and I did. I would like stay in it and sometimes a lot of this part, just a little bit, I'm not gonna tell. I didn't tell everybody, you know. I really didn't talk to people. I end up losing my place of living. Just in the strength of my divorce that I'm going through. To be honest, yes. In case you guys didn't know, yes, I'm going through a divorce. It's about to be a year now. We've actually did sign the paperwork and got that submitted. Just soon it should be finalized. Oh, no. Things happen. Life happens. And I'm just here to tell you what looks perfect is not always perfect. Sometimes it's that one person that holds it all together. Not to say you fake it till you make it, but you sometimes are blinded by situations, or you're blinded by love, or you're blinded by entitlements. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, we have to break away from entitlements that's in life, like entitlements of having those titles. Like, I don't want to say they don't mean anything. It's just that entitlement is a deal breaker sometimes. And yes, I did have a place to stay, but it wasn't like, you know. So when I sometimes scream homeless, it's because I am homeless. It's not mine. Don't know if you're welcome to stay there as long as you're there. You're uncomfortable, you know. It's not your space. So you don't have anything that belongs to you but a storage. So in the midst of all that, y'all, I was still thankful. Very thankful. Because yes, I do own my car. So I have that. Right? That's mine. Thank you, God. Thank you. But this journey has been hard, and I'm still getting on my feet. I'm still trying, like, to not elongate the conversation or the situation. Where I am now is I'm back in my own and trying to start over, and it's just been really, really hard. But it's been really, really worth it, if I must say. So yes, transparency. I want to be just as transparent and honest as possible, because I know there are women out there I promise I was not trying to cry. Give me a minute, guys. you can't help your tears sometimes, but I don't want to cry because I'm not in that phase. I'm not in an emotional phase like I was 3, 4, 6 months ago to a year. But I'm going to be transparent to say disclaimer, guys, I am in a good place, so I don't know where the tears are still coming from. Maybe they're just tears of joy. Tears of joy is what I call them. Only because I wasn't able to speak about it. It's like, I'm okay. It just once I realized I have to speak about a lot of the stuff that hurt me. And I don't want to be the mean person to just be like, I'm trying to make anybody look bad. This video is simply about me. And people who were attached to me, I apologize that you were attached to me to where I allowed you to hurt me. I allowed you to hurt me. Because I forgive everybody. But first I forgive myself. Because I allow myself to be in the situation. But I understood that God put me in that situation for a reason. I understood that I needed to go through those things. I needed to not have a home. I needed to be sort of not alone or around people, because again, it's deeper. I've had some of the roughest, hardest moments, y'all, that got me here where I am today. So yes, I was homeless, and not only did I lose my home, it's even harder to say, I kind of lost the one thing that I invested years in, thinking we would never be in this situation. But in this situation, y'all, I saw true colors. I saw true colors. I saw that the same love that I put out, I was not getting back. I saw the lack of communication, the lack of affection, the lack of attention. And I say that because we can be in relationships and we trade one thing versus the other. We as in women, or anybody. You may say, hey, I have a great husband, or I have a great spouse because he doesn't cheat, or because he doesn't hit me, or because he's always home. Things of that nature we trade, right? The entire time you'll be blinded by the other things that still matter. So in relationships, we do settle for stuff like that. We settle for the trade-ins, because in your mind you're like, oh well, my marriage isn't like this because my husband, he doesn't cheat on me. I mean, I've never had the attitude. It's just that I've somewhat had that thought, where I trade in, that what lack for thereof what, I dealt with, right? So a lot of times when we're in relationships, that's what we do. We trade in and we begin to settle. And like I tell people all the time, I've never betrayed or wanted to project onto anyone a perfect relationship, a perfect marriage, because I never put my mouth on anyone else's relationship, not knowing when I hear stories of situations around me that have happened. I've never been like, dang, that's what you get, whatever, because again, nothing's perfect, because I still know, behind closed doors what I dealt with or what I was dealing with. I'm only speaking for myself. So again, it's just transparency. Not on here to make as much as I've been made to look like the bad person, I've been quiet about it. But I'm not on here to make that particular person look bad. I'm just on here to just give a transparent moment of how you can somewhat, settle. But if you don't love yourself and you don't have self-love, then it's easier to fall into that gap. It's easier to settle for the trade-ins. It's easier to just say, well, just because he doesn't do this, he does this, so I'll stay. So yes, I stayed. But then I started to get through a phase where I started praying. Yes, I started praying. And I started talking to God. And at the end of the day, the decision that was made was a decision for my mental, what me and God talked about, and what I needed to do to get the respect that I deserved. But in the midst of all that, I know that God shook some things up. Not saying I was perfect. I wasn't perfect. But I do take full accountability for anything that I may have done wrong. I'm not going to even just say wrong, or anything that I may have did to hurt the situation or to make it worse. Because at the end of the day, I was only looking out for Kizzy. Because my mental was all that mattered in that moment. I went years looking out for us. That I forgot to look out for me. I went years looking out for a marriage that I forgot myself. I got lost in the marriage, and that's not okay. That's not okay. And I knew that, because these were demons or things that I was dealing with. So nobody can tell me what I'm feeling, what I should feel, how to get over it, how quick to get over it, and how not to have these emotions when I have them. Okay? So yes, that's what happened. I got lost in the marriage. I don't think either of us was happy. I'm going to speak for me. And I only said that because that was said to me on his part. But as for me, I was happy. At least I thought I was. But that's because I was lost in trying to make someone happy, trying to fix somebody, trying to change somebody, trying to be. Because anybody who knows me knows I'm a bubbly person, happy. I don't meet a stranger. I'm talkative. I give great advice. I practice what I preach a little bit, majority of the time. I'm not perfect, and I don't try to be. Yes, I sin. We all do. I take accountability for a lot of stuff, right? I could be your best friend, can be an enemy because I don't like my feelings being played with. I don't like being treated differently from versus how I treat you. That's in any relationship, marriage, friendship, etc. I give way too much. I allow way too much. I get a lot of people that I'm too nice of a person, but I'm also mean, I guess, when I'm not too nice of a person. So yes, I can say that I got lost in my marriage. And intentionally you don't get lost. It's just you just get lost and you lose yourself because you so focused on trying to make someone else happy. And then vice versa. They think that they're so focused on trying to make you happy when the whole time you're probably happy. I was. It's just that I just was not happy that you were so unhappy. So that's what I had to do. I had to choose me. And in choosing me, seemed like I may have hurt the other person. Then I'm sorry, because if I could be very, very honest, I walked away from my marriage more so over, once again, to please the other person. Truthfully, that's what I did. It wasn't so much about myself. It was about me freeing this person. Because when you look at this person, and you don't see that smile that they used to have when you first met, and the person seems like they're in a sunken place. I'm sorry. And this is like, no matter what you say or do, everything angers them. Everything was just, I don't know. Again, this is about me. I'm sorry. So when you do that, and it just seems like that, and I have anxiety, y'all. I've had anxiety, depression. I have, but I've been doing so much better. But when you care more about somebody else's emotions, you put yourself to the side. So that's what I did. Honest to God, that's what I did. That's what I had to do. So I did. Because episodes after episodes after incidents after incidents, it was just like, you know what, God, I get what you're trying to tell me. And a lot of times we become complacent in our situations that we never want to walk away because why? Entitlements. We don't want to walk away. We don't want to walk away because we've been married for years. We don't want to walk away because what will these people think? How do we go from the real McCoy's kingdom to in my queendom, right? Transparency, that's the truth. Because I had to let go and let God. And I promise y'all, the person I am today, right now, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm not as hurt as I was. I guess I'm just crying. I don't know what to call my tears, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm not supposed to have them, because this is a very emotional situation. because it hasn't even been a year. It's about to be, but it hasn't been a year. So I'm going to be a little emotional. I apologize, y'all. I am so sorry. I'm just trying to just say, I don't want to be too deep into it, but I know that someone asked me to record a video similar to this. Someone reached out to me. Well, I had a couple people, and I was skeptical because for one, I didn't want to get on this camera crying. For two, I'm very protective about myself, protecting my peace. And I'm not a judgmental person, but I know there are judgmental people who would dissect the video, people who would say, oh, those are fake tears. Oh, she was this, because again, there were a lot of things transpired and a lot of things that was put out there into the atmosphere to make it look like I really was the bad person. But I was just quiet about a lot of the stuff. But anyways, yes, somebody else could be dealing with something similar, and please feel free to reach out to me. We can go to dinner, we can talk, video chat, whatever it is, because this has been a road and this has been a lot. And like I just said, in the midst of all this, like I said, I had to walk away for my mental, and it was for the other person's mental as well, whether they believe it or not. Yes, because I felt like I don't do toxic situations ever. I'm not a toxic person, and I don't condone toxic relationships. No. So when it gets toxic, I feel like that is something I will definitely walk away from, like nobody's business. Anything. And the people call that nonchalant, call it. That's just me. Friendships, relationships, situationships, whatever it is. I don't do toxic. I'm not a toxic person. I'm a people person. And anybody who knows me, like I said, knows that I don't meet a stranger. I'm talkative. I'm funny, goofy, serious, hardworking, go-getter, multi-talented, very skillful, very knowledgeable, hardworking, beautiful inside and out person, right? And I just couldn't get lost in a marriage anymore where I start to forget about myself. And I knew I started to forget about myself because, like I just said, it was I've never been the fat person, big girl, plus size, obese, whatever you guys call it, the beautiful me, to where I ate a lot, but I could tell like my eating was different. There was a weight gain that I really wasn't comfortable with. And a lot of times they said, it was COVID, because I think I've had COVID 3 times already. And I know COVID, the steroids and all that was a lot. And that phase was when it all started to hit the fan, was that year. And that's a whole nother story time, because I left my job then for a lot of toxic BS too. So I was really going through a lot a few years ago. And it's like the pot just boiled over, because I felt like, how, I'm going to say this because I say this and I stand on this. You can be in a relationship and entitlement people feel like they're there, but it's a difference, like I said, to be in a marriage or to be in a soulful committed relationship and with the entitlements of that person, and that person feel like they are entitled to how it should go, right? So by law and by love, to me, is two different things. Because when you're in a marriage, you do things by law. And then some people do things by law and by love, and some people just do things by love. And what I mean by law and by love, if you guys don't know what I mean, I thought about it and I broke this down to somebody. When you're by law, it's by the book. You're like, the book is how your marriage goes. By the book. The Bible says this, the Bible says that, the Bible says this. So by law, By law, through sickness and health to death do you part is what you do, right? Sickness and health till death do you part, right? So if I go to the hospital, by law, you're going to be there. Why? It's an image. It has to look that way, right? The cameras come out. The videos come out. The pray for this person comes out. That stuff like that. Not saying, again, disclaimer, not directing anything towards what happened. Let me speak my piece. So by law, that type of stuff happens where the statuses come out where pray for this person, pray for my wife, pray for my husband, vice versa, either or. By law. That's what we do. By love, you don't have to do any of that. By love, you really are going to be at the hospital because it's love. It's not like an obligation to you. So a lot of times in our marriage, we get confused with the law and the love part. So we do everything by law because the Bible says to do this, or every married couple says by law, this is how this goes. By law, you shouldn't divorce. By law, you shouldn't do this. By law, by law, by law. That's all you ever hear. But I'm more of a firm believer by love. Okay, the laws are the laws, but at the same time, situations change, people change, things change. So I would rather you take away those entitlements and do everything by love. That means from your heart. There's no anger behind it. There's no irritation behind it. There's no forcing behind it. There's nothing that says that you don't wake up in the morning and feel like everything you do for your spouse is by love, not by the entitlements of the law. Because then we so focus on the law that we forget how to love. We forget how to live. We forget how to like. We forget how to be that spouse. We forget. Love is what brought us to the altar, supposedly. Love is what's supposed to hold us together. So when a lot of people say it's just a piece of paper, it is just a piece of paper though. Because what's not just a piece of paper is my love, my heart, my feelings, my emotions, my communication skills. My duty as a wife is by love, not by law. So the person that I am, the person that I was, the person that I'm going to be, that's me. I'm not just a piece of paper. I'm not just the law. I'm the love. And the person I want to be with has to be that too. If you call me 1,000 times just to say, I'm only calling just to say hello. I'm only calling just to say, bring me lunch. I'm only calling just to say, I want to see your face. By love, that's me. It shouldn't irritate somebody, right? But by law, you are entitled to all of your emotions, all of your feelings. But the book says, through sickness and health to death do us part. The book also says, husbands, cling to your wife. And we know all that, right? As we do the church, right? So by law, a lot of forced things happen in a relationship, in a marriage, because we are going by the law, so we're forcing some stuff, right? We are. But if we can tie everything hand in hand, a lot of it will work out. But Black women are always entitled. Not entitled. I'm sorry, I was saying it. Black women are always titled or labeled a lot of these harsh words because we want to speak out. Because we stand up for ourselves, or we are aggressive, or we nagging, or we're complaining, or we are ungrateful. But all of those words are basically words that should shoot the other way. Because one thing about it is, we're not nagging, we're molding. We're building. We're expanding. We are putting into you what your friend across the corner or the next deacon at the church may not put into you, may not invest into you, don't see the potential in you that we see in you. But a lot of times if we stop as a whole and take in the information that the woman, any woman that cares and love hard and love, is going to do just that. She's going to complain about a sock on the floor because this is y'all home. And as a woman, a beautiful home is everything to her because this is something you guys are building. That's not nagging. It's not nagging because she asks you to do something around the house. It's not nagging because she asks you to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So again, that may be another video. Because that's another issue. Like y'all, when I told you, I probably have a lot of topics and stuff I can talk about. Because I love to talk, right? But yes, we get lost in the marriage because we get lost in laws and we get lost in love. And we confuse the two in a relationship. So we have to learn to be love, because love is what brought you there. Love is what should keep you there. If the moment that changes or anything shift that, then that foundation was never that strong anyway. So, past that part, guys, let me try to cheer this video up. Because my strength is in me. My strength is in me. My strength has always been in me. My strength was in me. My strength was not in my marriage. Kizzy was not the marriage. Kizzy was in a marriage. So you guys still get the same Kizzy. Just like you guys would get, him. But no, we're not together. And we are divorcing, okay? My truth is out. Whoever come across this video, it's just Kizzy, okay? Right? And the decision just wasn't fooling me because, in the midst of this update, I had times I tried to dabble back to make it work, but when someone's one-sided and angry and upset and don't see it, no communication, then I can't keep begging. I can't keep being the person I've been the whole entire time in the marriage. So yes, that's a chapter we have to close, right? And we walk away. So yes, happy Valentine's Day to me and to you as well. Okay? Blessings, peace, positivity. I'm stronger. And like I just said, in the midst of me, losing my marriage, losing my home, losing myself in the marriage, right? I've had losses, a lot of lost, right? But guess what? I also can have a lot of gain too. I have to start somewhere. And I'm starting from the bottom now. I'm here, right? So yes, this journey was hard financially. Like, I'm sure it was hard for a lot of people financially. I'm sure a lot of people financially are going through it because we all are, but it just is hitting hard. And I'm just praying for everybody who's financially going through it right now, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I'm sending my prayers to you guys. And if anybody wants to talk or need to talk, please hit me up. I'm still here to encourage the next person, anyone who may need a prayer, because like I just said, what I'm going through, somebody else can be going through it too, or vice versa, you know. So I'm just thankful that I'm here in 2023 to tell the story thus far, to tell the journey that last year was hard as freak. I made it through Christmas. Y'all know Christmas is my favorite holiday. I didn't do Vlogmas. I didn't do any of that because I was probably just somewhere just crying, sick, hurting, depressed. I was. And I'm getting better. I know I will get better. So I did come to you guys with this video because, again, my strength is in me, and speaking out is what I did. I've had some people who needed a life update. Like I said, someone reached out to me and wanted me to do a video, so I tried to do it as transparent as possible. And I didn't want it to be this long, guys. I'm sorry, but if you get through the whole video, this probably is a part 1. I can probably come back with a part 2 of more updates. If you guys have questions or answers, you can drop them and I will try to answer them. I remember somebody dropping some questions on my TikTok, but I kind of forgot them, or maybe I didn't. I probably answered them, and I probably also go live on YouTube. I usually put in the community tab on my page when I'm going live, you guys, or posting on my Instagram, so you guys know when I do go live. You can ask questions right then and there. But trying to see if I didn't leave out something. So going forward, yes, I recently was able to just move, and I'm still, you know, getting on my feet, trying, you know. So like I just said, you know, for every loss there's a gain, and we're just going to continue to pray. We're going to continue to push. We're going to continue to keep, you know, being your authentic self, and not care what other people think, not care what the reputation will look like. Because everything I did for Kizzy in this moment. And yes, I had to be selfish. I had to be selfish to be secure. How about that? I had to be selfish to be secure. And like I just said, in the midst of all of this, you learn somebody, you learn the person that you have been with for years. You learn a lot. I did. I have learned a lot. And I'm going to grow from that. And like I just said, I want everyone to just be encouraged out there, to be your strength, but you don't have to be the strongest person, because we do have weak moments. We do cry, and I do cry. I cry a lot. But in the midst of the crying, I can say these. I was once told that it's better to get it out, you know. So I'm in a good space, and I'm definitely still pushing, still praying, and I'm still that person. It's just that it may be, I wasn't on YouTube for you guys to really see me before I got into marriage. So to y'all might be like, oh, well, she changed. I didn't. This is me. This is me. This has always been me. Anybody who know me know this is me. From the way I dress, the way I act, I have moments. I know how I'm classy. I'm a Christian, but I'm also not perfect. And I'm not trying to project an image to you guys. I want you guys to get the raw and real Kizzy. This is she. This is me. I'm a cool person. Fun-loving, real loyal, all that. That's me. Anyways, so to end this on a positive note, yes, today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day again to everyone. I hope you guys are having a blessed one. Like I just said, I want you guys to ask me the questions and I can answer them in a video, or we can answer them on live. Y'all just let me know. Please thumbs up this video. Please share the video, subscribe, whatever you guys need to do. I'm trying to reach 1K and then keep climbing. Again, every time, I'm not going to end this video by saying I'm going to be more active. I'm going to try. I'm going to try a lot, because I honestly know that I'm trying to grow, and I'm just not going to make promises I can't keep. So I'll upload a video, and eventually we'll get what we need to get. But you guys being active on my page and subscribing, it builds me up. It encourages me. Send me some love in the comments. Send me some encouraging words, because yes, I still need it, because yes, I'm still going through a rough time, but I'm still trying to progress in it. Like I just said, maybe I was emotional because it's Valentine's Day, and I haven't had to experience that by myself. So just love on me. I'm loving on you guys. Thank you guys for coming into my queendom. I'm trying to make sure if I left out anything or the conversation may have floated a different way versus whatever, I'm sorry. Maybe the tears took it away. But the video has been long enough, and I'm going to end it, and I'll probably come back for a part 2, or I just probably come back with a video. I'm not going to even say a part 2. I mean, I'm going to talk. So I'm going to end this video on a good note, just saying that a couple things. Like I just said, don't get lost in any relationship. Love yourself, because like I just said, I realized I was lost when I started to see the weight gain in the midst of COVID, and I became dependent on some things, and I shouldn't have been more active. I've lost some weight, and I've been a little bit more active, and I feel like I've been loving myself. I've been there, okay? And we also have to just choose our battles wisely. Okay? You can't force anything, can't force anybody. All you have to do is choose you. And that's all that matters. If you're selfish, you're selfish. That's all that matters. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. And I'm going to try to upload this video now. Okay? So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you. I want to thank the people, because I don't know if it's between the TikToks, the Reels, or whatever it is, has been pulling in the audience. I've gained about 10 more subscribers. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for the support. I want those numbers to keep growing. I want to get to 1K, guys. I promise you, I'm more active when I'm getting monetized. I'm trying to get there. Like, come on now. I'm working hard. Like, y'all give me that. I've been dedicated, because I've still been on the channel for years. And I post when I post. But like I just said, here's you guys' video. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I'm out.